And my history was that 4.5 years ago or thereabouts, I went for a reading, and I had a reading over an hour, which pretty much changed my life. I found that immensely healing, and I didn't even know I needed healing.
I get a lot of people come to me and say the same thing. Like sometimes they come and they say, I don't really know why I'm here, but then go away feeling like, wow, my God, like I can see the world with different eyes now. And then they come back for more, not necessarily a connection to their loved ones, but they want more spiritual awareness. Like, I need to learn more. And then they could come and say, oh, I've bought crystals now and I'm reading this book, or I've met this person, I'm attending this class. And they're just feet firmly on the spiritual pathway now, so to speak.
Yeah.
I'm a big believer, if it's meant to be your pathway, it will be. For example, I don't look it, but I'm quite unwell and disabled. But for me to be able to work spiritually, they had to take me out of the mainstream work that I was doing, and unfortunately give me an illness. I know that sounds a bit doom and gloom sort of thing, but it gave me the time to work on my meditation and my spiritual gifts to be able to do this for other people within my own time and space. So
Yeah.
my illness in a way was a blessing, and that's how I try to see it. When I'm doing my readings, mediumship readings, the spirit world will show me very similar things that are going on within my own body. It doesn't mean they're the exactly same illness, but for example, I've got fibromyalgia, so they'll start giving me pain in different points of my body, and I'll be like, okay, is this arthritis, or is it fibromyalgia, or is it something else? But they will use my symptoms as a trigger to sort of get me to talk about their illnesses and how they got to be in the spirit world. It wasn't until, oh God, I was probably 10 that I went to a friend's house, and it was an old barn conversion. And I started seeing spirit people, and my friend wasn't seeing them, but was feeling scared. And I was like, can you not see this woman, sort of thing? And they were like, no. And I'm like, okay, this isn't quite normal. My mum's a psychic medium. She's also a healer, teacher, etc. So very open-minded family.
Yeah, well, that's got to help, hasn't it? Having a mom that's kind of already in that line of work and already has that gift.
Yeah, it's been wonderful. Made me feel like I'm not crazy. Let's say this is very normal.
Yeah, and something else as well. I know that you have a channel on YouTube called Starseeds TV.
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, I do.
Right. Okay. So Starseeds. Now, I've learned all about hybrids and star seeds and the galactic connections of people who are here on the planet right now to help with a transition, to help people to understand the extent of who they are.
Absolutely.
How do you relate to the star seeds side of things?
Without sounding too out there, I believe I have DNA from ET. I believe that I'm here to do this work for what you're saying, really, to bring light down here. I've had a lot of experience with ET craft. I've been taken. I'm a psychic medium, so I'm psychic, so that's the tarot card side of things, let's say, and then the medium side is the mediumship messages from your loved ones.
You're effectively the bridge.
Yes.
Where do you think spirit goes to?
It gets quite complicated. From what I can understand, is have ever seen an orb, like a
Yes.
ball of energy? So let's visualize them as that. Now, part of them can ascend, okay, and go off and reincarnate, go and be a spiritual helper, or whatever their pathway is going to be. Part of them can still stay here with us guys if they're not ready to completely move on. Part of them can be in their own little realm, because it's energy can split. But as I understand it from many years, that's how they show me.